All right, good day to you, wherever you are watching this. It is March 1st, 2022. I'll be here for a little bit. It's pretty sunny outside. Pretty sunny outside, everybody. Hey, Kevin, Goose, Kyle, thank you, man. Ocean Camera Space Corp, Paul S. Mamakos, 5x5. Thanks, Kevin. I'll do a little zoom here. We have relatively very little wind, maybe 1-2 miles an hour. The sky has some clouds in it, but mostly blue skies. Looks like they have one of the cranes that I heard they're adding an extension to it so that they can reach the top of the higher, wider bay over there behind the high bay to the left there. Hey Benji, good day to you wherever you are. To the high bay, it looks like they have the higher, wider bay. It looks like they have maybe reach the top over there of the higher, wider bay build. I only say that because I don't see any other structure on the ground. When I go back to the ground there, I don't see anything else getting ready to be lifted. So that may be the top of the higher, wider bay that we're seeing there. Take a look at the bottom there. I don't see any other structures currently put together back there for them to lift. So maybe the next thing they'll lift will be just the roof for the higher, wider bay. And the crane is outside of it as well. So the crane is outside. They're going to put the roof on. That's my speculation. Get some wind here now coming from the east. So might start hearing some stuff on the mic here. I'm probably going to continue on. I'm going to go down toward the launch site and see if anything's happening down there. There is a road closure in effect, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. There was a sheriff at the roadblock up at the checkpoint. So, but since I do rent land down here, I'm okay to come down. Nick says they're making the Buckner crane much bigger to put the bridge cranes into the wide bay and the roof. Good. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that yellow crane we're seeing there in the center of the screen is the Buckner crane. And I'm not sure what the bridge cranes are, but sounds interesting. Party Box, you can check that out yourself. There is something called Crunchbase, crunchbase.com, and you can see they have a list of all the employees. I think it's around 3,900 or so employees that work here, but I haven't looked in a while. You can go to Crunchbase and .com, type in SpaceX, and then click on the people, and it'll tell you how many people work here. Anywhere between 3,800 and 4,000 probably. I've heard people say 5,000, but that probably includes some of the contractors and stuff. So you're welcome, man. So there is a piece of crane on the truck in front of us. Next to the top of the wide bay, we'll have two cranes that can slide back and forth, just like the high bay. They use them to stack ships and boosters. Okay, so inside, you're saying, that's interesting. So inside of the high bay, they use some cranes at the top there to lift and do the things that need to be done. So so that's what you're calling the bridge cranes, are those things inside the high bay at the top, and they're going to do the same thing on the higher, wider bay back there. They're going to put some lifters, some cranes inside at the top to do the lifting. I got you. I wasn't aware of that, so thanks. So they will use them to stack ships and boosters inside. Good stuff. Good stuff. There is a red truck there, and you can see on the back of that red truck there is some piece of crane material. I'm sure I could get another different shot from the side if I were to walk down Remedios Road to the left there. I could probably get a decent shot of the the road with the starships on it. That's Remedios. I could walk down that road and get the 90-degree angle shot from the side of that crane. Maybe I'll do that. I'm thinking about doing that. We'll see. Then the sun would be to our right instead of our back. Does anyone know why there's a road closure today? Is there something special happening at the launch site or something? It's kind of I did an awesome music video a while back with some music when they had the Buckner crane down like this, when they were wheeling it in, and I had a bunch of music. So I have a music playlist, and if you were to scroll through that, I got some really good music when I got this shot from the 90-degree angle a while back when they were rolling in the base of the Buckner crane, and I think maybe even stacking on some of the other pieces as well. It was really good music. So there's a music playlist here, SpaceX music playlist. You could check that out if you wanted to. This is, I'm sure if anyone has any better cameras than I have here with my iPhone, they could get some nice shots of just straight ahead. That's probably a real nice shot if you had a higher grade lens of the men up there on the top of the boom of the crane, and just getting that kind of structural view of the yellow and the guys on top. That's an awesome shot there. I'd have to move the camera a little bit to the right. Let me move the camera here. We're going to get that shot. We will, at least one of us will get the shot. I still have a this iPhone camera here, but just a minute. We're looking straight down the at that shot there. There we go. That's the shot, but I would need a much better camera to get that in good quality. Sometime today I'm hoping to get down to the remote camera if or when they open the road closure, and add the extra straps to the 24/7 camera, just so that when it is a windy day, the camera might not shake anymore once I get that strap attached. So I have the bolts with me today to do that attachment. I just don't have the access to the road yet, I don't believe. I'll do another 5 minutes here and then I'll get going. Hey, MBB, nice. I'm pretty sure I could stay here for the next 2 hours and it would be interesting. So I don't think it's an issue of having to find something interesting or not. I think this is interesting enough, but I may most likely head down to the roadblock, if there is one, by the launch site and just film that. So I'll round it out at about 15 minutes, and so in 2.5 minutes I'll get going. I'll head down to the roadblock to my right. Yesterday was somewhat of a sunny day, and today is even sunnier than yesterday. So the fog that we had for about a week is gone, and the sun really did over the yesterday and today burn away that fog. Thanks, MBB. Yeah, it says yesterday I got a bunch of footage of the Deimos leaving the port of Brownsville, and got it in 4K as well as on the live stream. I was happy with that. I watched it later that evening when I got back on a larger LCD screen, and it was wonderful is the word. Wonderful. I just saw someone I know pull in. That's cool. Into the main gate here. Good stuff. All right, I will zoom out. We are in the last 60 seconds of this shot here. I'll get going. If I do come back to the site, I will get it from the maybe the 90-degree angle from the left over there, in between the two high bays. If you'd like to contribute to the channel, we have PayPal is the best way to send money. We do have a licensing agreement. If you'd like to use some of the footage from here, it's $150 for the whatever month. If you're going to do it 2 months, it's $300. However long you want to use the footage, if you create a video and publish it during that time frame, then just $150. And after that, after it's been published, you don't have to pay anymore. But if you want to keep using some of the footage from here, some of the newer stuff, then it's every month it's $150. All right, signing out. Paul Esmomacos, getting from the camera. Just a minute. Let me zoom out first. So welcome, this is the main gate at the SpaceX build site, and I'm gonna go head down toward the launch site that way and see if there's anything down there that I can film and photograph. Paul Esmamakos, Ocean Camera CEO, Space Corp, where the mission is to film and video the oceans on all the different moons and satellites and planets in our solar system. Moons, asteroids, and planets. There's a lot of oceans out there, and just waiting for us to get those cameras up there. Nibiru, right on. Right back at you, man. Take care. See you soon.